accused of trying to help a man evade immigration authorities. In a now deleted post on X, the FBI director writes that Judge Hannah Dugan intentionally misdirected agents. ABC News Justice reporter Alex Mallon has the details. Alex, what do we know so far?
Well, we don't know why the FBI director deleted that post, but we do know from our affiliate in Wisconsin that Judge Hannah Dugan did make her initial appearance this morning. She was charged with 2 federal crimes. That includes concealing a person from discovery and arrest, and the second count is obstruction of federal proceedings. She appeared, her attorney in that court proceeding said that, quote, Judge Dugan wholeheartedly protests the arrest, and the judge ended up actually ordering her released after that hearing. We expect that she will plead not guilty to those charges. But this is a dramatic escalation, obviously, of the Trump administration's, war with the judiciary. They have been previewing the possibility that they would seek charges against any judge or federal officer or even state officers who they say obstruct lawful deportation efforts by this administration. But obviously, this is a dramatic escalation of that. And they detail this. We just got these court charges that were unsealed. Basically, on April 18th, they say that Judge Dugan had an undocumented immigrant set to appear before her in court, and they allege that she helped facilitate him evading ICE officers who were present and ready to arrest him at that court. They say that they were actually able to later arrest him on the street, that he fled them. But now they are bringing those charges, saying that they're formally accusing this judge of trying to help this undocumented immigrant who was charged facing state charges of assault and battery and was appearing before her at that time on April 18th. So obviously, we're going to watch the developments. This is going to be a very contentious and closely watched case as we see this administration really take head on this idea that they say that state officials are seeking to obstruct their federal efforts to crack down on illegal immigration.
Skeptic, give us the tea on this judge. Do you agree with her getting arrested? I'm sure you did not. And tell us why we shouldn't agree.
I'll say this. The judge asked the immigrant officials, once you actually read of what actually happened, what the warrant was for and why it was issued. And she was questioning the warrant because it wasn't issued by the correct judicial officer or whatever. That was the questioning that she had. While she was questioning the immigration officials, the person they were looking for so happened to walk out. So I don't know. I think that they're going to have a difficult time having to prove this, if they will be able to prove it. But I will say it's unprecedented for us to see the federal government, like the executive branch, going after the judicial branch, which would be, district courts and Supreme Court and all of that. And also, the Trump administration should be held in contempt of court for not bringing back Abrego Garcia. So I feel like if one is going to be, sought after, I think also the Trump administration should be held, in contempt of court for not following what the Supreme Court, which is the highest court, said for them to do. So that's my opinion.
We have our first super chat of the night by Tio, part of Fatty's Network. Thank you, Tio. Mia, what's your thoughts? Why should the judge be arrested or not arrested? Yeah.
I mean, nobody is above the law. So, if she broke the law, then she deserves to be arrested. Even our president has a mugshot. So no one's above the law. And it's not unprecedented to arrest a judge. Hundreds of judges have been arrested before. Some for extortion, fraud, and all sorts of unsavory racketeering. Philly, New York, Chicago, Atlanta, Texas, they all arrest judges. This isn't anything crazy. I don't know why we're acting like this is news. It's not. Judges get arrested all the time. Half the time we don't even know about it, and half the time it's for DWI. So, let's not pretend this is news. Hopefully they have a decent case against her because she is a judge. So if you're going to arrest a judge, you should hopefully have a good case. But she's already starting at a positive. She's a judge. She knows the law. She knows her rights. She knows how to manipulate, and she knows how to work the system. So, all in all, she's going to be fine. I don't know why people are sweating. She's probably not even sweating. And like I said, she knows how to work the system, and she's going to be all right. Hopefully she is not guilty. I mean, I would hate to see a sitting judge be guilty of anything, but I mean, to say that this is unprecedented is wild, considering all major cities have arrested multiple judges over the years for multiple litanies of crime. I mean, it's not unheard of. It's actually fairly normal.
Obstructing justice. Kamal, what's your thoughts? Should this be something? I know you don't care about certain things, but is this one of those that you care about?
I mean, she better hope she get like the same judge as Kyle Rittenhouse. You feel me? Hope she used that privilege to get her out. You feel me? She was harboring a damn fugitive, right? This a male immigrant, right? Am I wrong? Was she?
Yes,
That's
was he illegal or is he just a immigrant?
She was
Is
questioning the warrant
it
that
was
they had
it was
provided.
illegal. Yeah, it was illegal. It was about the warrant, and
Oh,
it was not about the that she let him go by the back door from the judge. I think chambers, so they
yeah,
could run
she
away.
let him out.
Yes, yes, and they were
I've
caught.
never
Yeah,
heard
it
of
was
a
illegal.
judge letting someone out. Usually that's the bailiff's job.
I'm gonna throw it out of left field with this one, but maybe she had a special relationship with that migrant. If y'all get my drift. I mean,
Rumors.
why would
You're starting
I'll say
rumors.
allegedly. I say allegedly.
True.
I don't know. Who knows?
It's
But why would a
2025.
judge
Anything
do
could
this?
happen.
Huh?
It says 2025. Anything could happen.
Thank you, Enzo. Anything can happen. I don't know.
Exactly.
It just doesn't make sense for a judge to do this to a male migrant without some special service from the migrant himself. I don't know.
The thing about it that is funny is uh, the Republicans are going from the party of law and order to do whatever the fuck you want, Trump, right? Like the Supreme Court being denying, and Donald Trump keeps doing it and doing it and doing it. And the difference is, once again, is the flip flopping. I have no problem with this woman if she actually committed the crime, get due process and do whatever they want to do with her. But once Trump and the Supreme Court says what you're doing now is illegal, you need to stop, and he keeps going. If this happened to him, if he was arrested because he's defying Supreme Court, these same people will have a problem with law and order. So it's not about what is happening right now. If she actually did that, she needs to be punished for it because it's not our job. But it's kind of funny with the flip flopping and inconsistency when your president, like literally every week, defies Supreme Court orders to stop shit and he doesn't stop, and nobody wants him arrested and nobody wants that to happen. So I don't know. You guys can have it.
Enzo, he brought up the point about law and order. Is it really law and order if a judge is letting somebody go without like I
No.
thought that's the bailiff's job. Is that really order?
Like I said, like Maya said, nobody is above the law. They said this when Trump was charged. They said this all the. I just watched the video of Rachel Meadows talking about it of when Trump was being charged. She said nobody's above the law, and then it flips to her talking about this judge. Oh, this is complete lawfare against the DOJ from the Trump administration. Blah 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 blah. But why aren't you keeping the same energy from a couple years ago? She did something wrong. She let him out the back door. He was being charged for whatever he was being charged with. It's a court of law. So I mean, no, I don't have no sympathy for it at all. She should be charged. She should sit in jail for it. Same thing with Phil Murphy, who literally said, "I am keeping migrants in my house." In the state of New Jersey, the governor of New Jersey saying, "I want Tom Holman to kick the fucking door down on this motherfucker and get him out already too." For this shit. No, it's ridiculous. And like you guys keep bringing up the Supreme Court ruling, Trump denying the Supreme Court ruling. What other presidents denied Supreme Court rulings? It just goes right under the bridge.
Why you
Everybody
keep
else.
doing why you keep doing what about this? What
Oh,
about
yeah, no,
that?
I'll
What
do what
about
about this,
this?
'cause-
What
all
about
right, yeah.
we admitted he was wrong. We said he's wrong. Can you
Okay,
say
all right,
yes?
cool.
No, one second.
Cool.
Let
So what?
let me
What?
help
All
you.
right.
Let me
So
help
with
you,
the Supreme
Enzo.
Court
Let me
ruling, no, you don't need to
Enzo.
help me. I got this. You don't need to
No,
help
no,
me.
say it with
So the
me.
Supreme Court
Donald
ruling was
Trump
ruled 9-0.
going
So the Supreme
against the
Court ruling was
Supreme
ruled 9-0
Court
to get his
is
release
bad
from the
and
El
is a crime.
Salvadorian jail. Therefore, he did it, and they kicked the lower court's decision. Said you need to give us exact wordage of what it means to bring him back to the United States. We're still waiting for that ruling. They have not
Enzo,
ruled on that yet.
Enzo, the lady that you mentioned is very inconsistent, and she's a puppet for the Democrats.
Oh, I
this
know.
judge,
Like I said, just keep the same
okay,
energy.
I
That's all I'm
got you, I
saying.
got you. This judge did something wrong. Now you're going to say with me, let's say it at the same time, okay? I'll help you. Donald
Sure. Help
Trump
me.
going against Supreme Court
All right.
rulings
I'm
in
gonna
his
ask you.
bed and borderline a crime.
All
Can you
right.
say it
So
with
so
me?
no. What
You
Supreme
can
Court
say,
ruling
you
is he
can
going
say that
against?
with me.
What
That's
Supreme Court
crazy.
ruling is he going against?
But the Supreme Court did rule. They ruled on April 12th of 2029, 9-0.
Yeah,
That
9-0
that
to
that
facilitate his release, and they
No, no,
kicked
no,
the
no,
but
no,
decision.
no.
what has the Trump administration done? Because there
They
was a
facilitated his
senator.
release.
They didn't facilitate his
He's been
release. There was
released
a
from
senator from
CCOT.
Maryland.
He's been
What?
released from CCOT.
Since
He's
when?
He's
isn't
been
he in El
released from
Salvador?
CCOT.
He was
Yeah, he's
Is
in
he
El
released.
back?
Salvador, but he's been
Enzo, is he
released from
back?
CCOT.
Enzo, is he back?
So he's not a citizen. Why should we bring him back to begin with?
Enzo, is
He's
he
a
from?
gang member. He's a
Is he
gang
from?
member.
No, no. Enzo, is he from El Salvador?
Yes, he's from El Salvador. He's an El Salvadorian national. He's a citizen of El Salvador. He's
Did he
in the
got
country where
did he
he
got
should
due
be.
process before he got sent to El Salvador?
Due process. I mean, yeah, in 2019, he got due process when he got
No,
arrested. He
no,
got
no,
due
no,
process.
no,
He
no.
got
Wait,
due
we're talking.
process when he went in front
Hold
of
on, guys.
the
We're
immigration
getting off
judge.
topic here. We're getting off topic here. I didn't go yet.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
Gray didn't go yet.
So like, I think the reality of it with the judges, like, judges do crimes all the time. Clarence Thomas got paid how much money from Republican donors? Like, so it is shocking that a judge is being charged because judges normally get away with stuff. I mean, normally presidents get away with stuff. So that is a new thing where people who normally get away with stuff are actually being charged. And then Cash Patel to like show the video, so it's just like crazy now.
I feel like nobody watches court TV. I mean, judges get charged with crimes all the time, especially in major cities, Boston, New York, Chicago, Philly. Judges get, usually it's more fraudulent and racketeering-esque type crimes, but they get charged with crimes all the time and they do get arrested. I mean, it's just so wild to me that people just they're just like latching on to this one crazy white lady from the middle of nowhere. Like she's like some sort of savior. Like we got to save this lady or some shit.
I don't see any information on Abreu Garcia being released from CCOT in Salvador, so I don't know where you're getting that information from. But I did want to say, I just wanted to say, as far as the district, the judge that's being arrested, I think with the amount of evidence that they have and the backing and the reasoning, that is what is unprecedented. The Trump administration is trying to make an example out of people that if you don't go with what they're telling you to do and you don't follow exactly what they're saying, like asking somebody, a judge has the ability to ask another officer who comes into their courthouse for an explanation on warrants or any kind of paperwork that they bring, because that judge is the person that is in charge of that particular court. So I do believe that she was in her ability to do that. Now, if they find evidence that says otherwise, then of course, like, you know, Fatty was saying, then yeah, we will go according to how the justice system should work. But I do think it's a little hypocritical looking at how the Trump administration has handled the justice system up until now.
Well, hold on, guys. Pause for the cause. I want to say shouts out to T. He became our member of our YouTube. So thank you so much. He also gifted 5 new party memberships. So Gray, we got to figure out how that works later. And he gifted 5 fatty memberships. So thank you, T.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Fatty, before we move on to the next topic, I want to ask you, since you live in another country, what is Europe saying about everything going on with the obstruction of justice, with Trump and the Constitution, things like that? What are they saying on the news there? I'm curious.
Trump is a very polarizing figure. There's, of course, he has support from like the far right in Europe, but most of European people are against him because he is spitting on the face of his allies, right? That is like, let's remember that the United Kingdom, these are countries that were allies to the United States. For example, when 9/11 happened, the United States are the only country that actually activated the Chapter 5, that if one of us is attacked, everybody has to go to war. We've been partners against China, we've been partners against Russia, and all of a sudden Donald Trump gets elected, and it seems like he has more of affinity to people like Putin, people like I was going to say their names, but I'm going to leave it alone. So it's kind of a betrayal. And like I said with Canada, well, if you want to unify something, give him a common enemy. And most of these people was very fragmented, was very polarized, and all of a sudden everybody's tuning the same horn. They want to stop buying from the United States. The tourism rates went down. Everybody wants to buy inside of the European Union. They deployed $845 billion to develop their own weapons. Like they are looking at it like what happened with United Kingdom and Brexit. Oh, you guys want to go by ourselves? Okay, we're a block of 600 and something million people. We can do it by ourselves. So the sentiment is absolutely negative against these first 100 years of Trump. I don't know, whatever presidency. I don't call it a presidency, but I guess the guy's doing good.
Yo, Fatty, I got a
Well,
question for you, bro. Are you a Democrat? Are you a Joe, like, you for the Democrats? Are you apolitical? Like,
I'm not a political. I'm when it comes to views, I'm more of a Bernie bro because he pushes for things that you don't have, that I look as universal, like rights. Like you go into college and paying a good, like you can support your college degree by working at McDonald's part time. Something that I did.
so you
Like
you like AOC then basically.
I,
You're
I
going to be
no,
pushing for her.
I don't like AOC because AOC is flirting with the corporate Democrats, meaning she might not be accepting money from the lobbyists and from the same people that usually the Democrats and Republicans are getting, but
Mhm.
she's giving. Once I get gray hair, that's where I'm going to go. So
Yeah.
I don't support people. I support policies, and that will be like if I had to put it on a person, it will be Bernie Sanders because he's more aligned with the things that I would like the American citizens to experience
wait a
per
minute.
se.
And you're from Portugal, right? But you're
Yes,
not Portuguese, right?
I'm
What like
Portuguese. I'm born and raised. Yes,
born and raised?
yes.
Okay. Interesting.
Damn. No follow up question. That's crazy.
No, sometimes you just ask questions and you don't give no follow-up
No,
questions.
no, no. That was actually honest of you. It's like we are on the world of like a gotcha thingy, and I do it too. I'm sorry, me. I like. It's not that I'm calling nobody dumb. I'm ignorant a lot of things. A lot of times I debate with Republicans and they whoop my ass because I'm not ready for it. Right. So sometimes we are ignorant about things. It's refreshing that you didn't do a aha, but that's actually
Oh
dope.
man, I ain't got time for that shit. We
Appreciate.
I ain't
I
trying to get
appreciate you.
I ain't
Come
trying
out.
to get you or nothing like that. I'm
I
trying to
got you. Come out. Don't worry about it. At least
We Fatty, we don't do that here. We don't do the got yous. Like it's a nice discussion, but you livened it up a little bit tonight. So
we,
you keeping us on our toes, so we're
Fatty,
we
ready.
don't do
let
the
me tell you.
gotchas, but we don't do the gotchas, but we don't do the Donald Trump was wrong on these, right, Enzo?
We do. Oh no.
You
I'm
Uh,
got
talking with
okay.
Enzo. I'm talking with Enzo. There's my boy.
I call him
I
out
saw
every
Enzo
day.
the other
I
stream.
call him out every
Enzo
day.
calls out Trump all day.
Yeah,
I'm trying to push him a little bit further. I got you, Enzo. Don't worry about
I
it.
agree, Fatty.
that's
Keep
fine.
pushing. But Enzo debates all day, and he
Yeah.
calls out Trump. He even debates MAGA people that don't like what he has to say. Believe it or not.
hmm
So, but I got you. We're gonna move on to the next topic, and we're gonna talk about the UnF America tour. Enzo, go ahead and kick it off before I play the video and let everybody know what's going on with Dean Withers and your little friends over there.
So the UnF America tour is pretty much the Walmart version of Charlie Kirk's. I don't know what Charlie Kirk's name of his tour thing is. Pretty much that. So you have Dean Withers, you have Parker get a job, and they're a little group of cronies following Charlie Kirk around from college campus to college campus, trying to bite off his style and doing exactly what he does of talking to, instead of talking to liberals and Democrats, they're talking to MAGA supporters and doing exactly what they do on TikTok. And that's really about it. But there's just like a lot of controversy going on about it. Yeah, that's really about it. But I don't know what you're
So
gonna play.
Yeah, I'm gonna play what you sent me. I broke it up. Like I took parts to not make it like a 12-minute thing. It's like about 4 or 5 minutes. So let me hit the play button. This is a right-wing commentator talking about the UNF America tour, which, like he said, is